Help me.
Yo, peace, what's happening, right? Now, in this video, you guys just watch those two clips and see incidents like this don't make the news because, of course, nothing actually occurred. But as you see, these are the beginning steps. This is what it looks like in the beginning phases before the crime or the peak of the crime actually happens. You feel what I'm saying? So, if you're thinking about moving to Atlanta, here's another reason why you shouldn't. Atlanta is dangerous. Atlanta is not a safe place. Yeah, you may say California is more dangerous. LA. You may say Chicago more dangerous. Okay, cool. You may say Jackson, Mississippi. Jackson, Mississippi actually has the most black people in one city compared to anywhere else in the country, but nobody is talking about moving to Jackson, Mississippi. When it comes to states in the South, there are only a few states that black people, because when blacks move, black people want to move around other black people because they have, some type of inner, I don't know if it's being afraid. I don't know if it's like a insecurity or whatever, but blacks don't want to move around whites, right? Anyways, when you people move to Atlanta, you have to understand crime happens daily. And see, I was able to get these two videos because this is coming from my Ring camera app. Now, I live in the county where both of these incidents happen. DeKalb County. DeKalb is the hood. Yes, if you move to Atlanta, Fulton County, DeKalb County, and Clayton County are the hood. So keep in mind, right? Now, actually, the second incident happened in Fulton County. But I'm gonna get into that, right? So as you see from the first video, that is a white guy. And before I start, shout out to Ring, the camera app, the camera company. These guys are amazing. What they're doing is amazing. Again, you wouldn't even know about stuff like this without that app. And actually, what I like about the app is once you set it up, people that also have the app that live within your area, and you can actually set it from like 2 miles, 5 miles, 10 miles. People that live within whatever mile radius of you, if they report something, you can see it. So this is how I was able to see these two incidents because the first incident happened very close to where I stay. What people don't understand, yeah, he may be a white guy, but you don't know if that white man is armed. You don't know if this Caucasian man has bad intentions. First of all, why is he going through different apartment doors, turning the knob and forcing his shoulder up against the door? What was his initial plan if he got through that front door? I tell people right now, listen, if you move to Georgia, if you never shot a gun, you never owned a gun, it is time to exercise your Second Amendment right. It is time for you to take your ass to a gun range and learn how to shoot. A lot of women in Atlanta live by themselves. They're single. What if you're a single woman living in that home? What if you are a single woman in that apartment by yourself? You don't even have a dog to protect you. and that white man makes it through your front door, what are you going to do then? Tell me, what are you going to do then? Again, this is why I'm telling people, right? Atlanta is not safe. Atlanta is not safe. What were you going to do if that white Caucasian man made it through the door and he's talking about some, oh, help me, help? Listen, that man is on drugs. That man is on drugs. And if he came to your front door and you laid a Caucasian man down, listen, you can pass that. You can beat the case, okay? That will be breaking and entering. He pulled on the handle and forced his shoulder up against the door. That would be breaking and entering. As long as you shoot that man in the chest, as long as you shoot the man with his body facing you, listen, you can beat this case. But again, I'm telling you, people, these are the beginning steps. A lot of crimes you see in Atlanta, especially breaking and entering, this is the beginning phases. So I'm showing you people what to expect living in Atlanta. Again, who knows what that man intentions was if he got through the front door? Some of you people have mothers living by themselves. You have sisters living by themselves, your auntie, your grandmother living by themselves. What would this man do if he made it through the front door? Talking about some help me. Nah, I'm not buying it, Jack. I'm not buying it, Jack. Mm-mm. Right? And then as you see from the second one, again, it doesn't matter, bro. Black or white. In Atlanta, it could be black or white. Now, I mentioned how in the second video, that one happened in the infamous. You guys all heard the names before. Future talk about it. 21 Savage talk about it. The infamous Zone 6, East Atlanta. You cannot you cannot claim to live within a zone if your address does not say Atlanta. This happened in Atlanta. Zone 6. And again, the first one was an apartment. This is the actual home. Look at this black man. Look at this black man trying to break in somebody's home. And again, what was this man's intentions? To break in, steal something? To break in and assault somebody? To break in and kidnap somebody? You don't know what these people's intentions are, but this is why I'm showing this to you people, because you have to understand Atlanta is not safe. And again, a state where you can exercise your Second Amendment right, you better have a firearm. Listen, when it comes to this Ring app, I let everybody know. Anytime somebody posts a video, a screenshot, a picture, or some kind of update about what's going on in the neighborhood, I tell everybody you need to make sure you own a gun. Listen, it doesn't matter if it's black on white, a black on white shooting, white on black shooting, black on black, white on white. It doesn't matter. In a state where you can exercise your Second Amendment right, in a state where you have motherfuckers coming to your door trying to turn the handle and walk in your front door. Again, what the fuck? Honestly, the Caucasian man has me more nervous than the black man, because uh, the black man is aggressively trying to get in, meaning he's most likely there to steal something. Not saying he couldn't do physical damage, not saying he couldn't cause harm to nobody, but if somebody's trying to break into your place like that, that's more on the tip. He wants something out of that establishment. If somebody if somebody is trying to break into your place with that much force, most likely those people want something. If somebody's trying to break into your place with that much force, most likely they want something on the inside, not someone. That Caucasian man, you don't know what his intentions were. He was more dangerous than the black man. Now, I believe the black man would have caused some physical harm to somebody, because I mean, the guy looks in shape, and not to mention the area where that happened in quote unquote zone 6. And see, this is the issue with cities down south, because what they do is they will gentrify certain areas, but you don't realize, yeah, you may move into a high price 500,000, 600,000 townhouse. You may move into a 1700, 1800, maybe even a 2200 apartment in quote unquote Atlanta, but you don't realize in these gentrified areas there are still pockets. There are still pockets of hood people, of people from the community that got forced out by by gentrification. They are living on the streets, or again, if not on the streets physically, they live around the corner. They live 1 block away, 2 blocks away. So yeah, your high priced townhome, your luxury apartment is in the hood. When you step outside your front door and you see graffiti on the walls, you see multiple homeless people, you see multiple drug dealers at the gas station, you are living in the hood. When you see heavy police presence in your area, you live in the hood. So yeah, you're getting taxed for a high priced apartment. You're getting taxed for a high priced townhome or a condo or even a home in the hood is gentrified. And so yes, you will see white people up and down the street, but you're living in the hood still. This happened in the hood. In the hood. So it just goes to show whether it's something of value or the people want somebody in the house. I mean, listen, in Atlanta, you need to exercise that Second Amendment right. The black man used two different objects to gain entrance into the house. It failed. Thank goodness the man gave up. But somebody from the ring camera, the same person, they showed how this man, he was scoping out the house. He listen, before it got dark, he came to the house 2 hours prior, looking around, scoping things out. You just don't know, man. In Atlanta, it is dangerous. Listen, again, I can show you crimes after they happen, but look at this before it happens. Look at this before it happens. The Caucasian man, the black man. Again, I, I'm still stuck on the Caucasian man because you don't know what that man was doing. Listen, somebody trying to break into your house aggressively like that, they want something in the house, something of value, right? 10 times out of 10, it was a black man breaking into a Caucasian's house. And as you see in the first clip, that's a Caucasian man trying to break in somebody's, possibly a high likelihood, a black person's apartment. So it doesn't matter, man. Atlanta will give you both. Atlanta will give you both. Anyways, I'm just gonna let you guys know. I'm trying to let you guys know this is no game. This is no joke. You have no time to play. If you're thinking about moving to Atlanta, don't. If you're thinking about moving to Atlanta, don't, because you, first of all, you would get priced out. And if you're not getting priced out, you can possibly, there's a high likelihood you will be a victim of a crime. Again, even the thought of somebody just trying to break into your place, man, that must put everybody's mind in an uneasy state, because what are you doing, man? Listen, shout out to Ring. Shout out to Ring, because without Ring camera, I wouldn't even know about some of the things going on in the neighborhood. Even down the street from where I'm at, people were shooting. I didn't even know about it because, of course, you're not going to hear from down the street. But just last week, it was 3 different shootings down the street. Oh, I'm sorry, no. In the last month, it was 3 different shootings down the street from me. It's crazy. But I'm trying to make it out. I suggest you guys don't even come move me here. Because again, from one black person to another, because I care about my people. But one thing about this city, man, I'm losing faith. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I'm losing faith. I'm about 75% done, but I realize I can capitalize on that 25 that's left over, the love I have for my people, if I pack up and leave. I know I can capitalize on it if I pack up and leave. But anyways, that's all I gotta say for this one. I'm out. Peace.